Here we go, into the tram lines, looking for the final green flag of Saturday. X30 Pro Senior is underway. What a great start for the inside lane, and Louis Westover off the bat to the inside of Hayden Jones. We had one driver turned around, two around on the beginning, but Louis Westover, a great dive bomb off the start. He takes the lead, and look at Austin Garrison. He's gone to third on the opening lap.
Yeah, a little bit of luck there for Louis Westover. He finds himself P1. The luck was actually the opportunity. He took it. He goes to the lead on the Solo Kart USA machine. Through turn number 7 for the first time. Number of drivers having trouble. Some contact mid-corner. Another driver there slow further back in the 396. As drivers coming through that, I believe, was Nicholas DeAndrea. An issue coming through turn number 7.
Definitely. Donovan Bonilla with a good start there from the 5th position. Hayden Jones is getting eaten up. Ryan Norberg is getting used up. And Paul Bocuse up and around in front of the field. Kept it going. Louis Westover will lead lap number 1 over Austin Garrison. And it's a big gap here to go backwards. Diego Ramos is into the 4th spot. Paul Bocuse trying to play recovery mode now, as this field's been completely thrown through the blender here on the opening lap. Garrison up 7, Ramos up 9, Blake Nash up 6, Norberg is P6. Everybody coming through, and look at this ZCD with a Dragon front bumper on the Parolin.
Going to try to pull that thing off, Zach. I don't think there's much you can do there. Your day is done. Pretty solid start, but Austin Garrison, a good jump up 7 spots. Talk about shaking up the grid on the opening circuit. We've moved drivers all over the place, as Xander had said. Garrison up 7, Ramos up 9, Nash up 6. What else? Jones back 7. Edward Ports up 7 spots. Started 17th. Ports into the top 10. And I think that is now Garrison who's gotten to the lead. Garrison P1, and that might put Bonilla up into 2nd.
Garrison caught Louis Westover sleeping, exiting the green corner. He was able to get through, and now Garrison goes on defense mode from Donovan Bonilla. He'll block the inside. That'll bring everybody back into it. Ramos right there. Blake Nash was relatively quick to the pre-final, and look at Ramos. Catches Westover as well. He gets by for 3rd. Here comes Austin Garrison to the bottom. Donovan Bonilla trying to let him know to go forward, but Garrison's blocking specifically. I would bet Bonilla and probably Norberg, who goes all the way to the top side, tries to pick off one spot, can't fully do it. Oh, and Westover throws a wheel at him there out of 3.
He also got a little bit, I think, into the bumper onto the right rear of Ramos, and that was a good move for Norberg. He knew by going to the outside he was going to have the inside line. Nobody else was going to come across on him, so a pretty strong run there for Norberg. He'll move his way into the 5th position, or maybe that might even be 4th for Norberg, indeed, able to get by.
There they all go. Look at that. Westover, they're 3 wide down the front straightaway. Blake Nash put all the way to the wayside. Everyone trying to find a way around the solo kart of Louis Westover, who's trying to hang on. How long can he defend from them before he gets knocked off the racetrack?
Another driver 4 wheels up and able to come back on. Look at this action. 2 wide all the way down into turn number 5. Drivers around the outside trying to race them out to the exit point of turn 5. That exit that leads you over to turn 6. Back to 7 right now. And it's Westover getting used up a little bit there by Edward Ports.
No, that was Hiltbrand.
Oh, that was Pedro Hiltbrand. He had got by Ports.
Jeremy Fletcher able to get up, and look at Ramos for the lead. Turn 12. He's through. Great move by Diego Ramos. Austin Garrison back to 2nd. He nearly got him there in 14.
Was that the first pass we've seen in turn 12? I don't know if that was the first guy we've seen dive it down the inside late into 12. Great pass there for Diego Ramos. Garrison 2nd, Norberg 3rd. He's been able to get by Bonilla. And there they are side by side to the inside. More contact out of the corner. Oh, and there goes Ramos 4 wheels off.
Austin Garrison is here to play. He cut Norberg off on the straightaway, then drove Ramos in the grass. Now what does he do to Norberg? He'll throw the elbows up. Moves Norberg wide. Austin Garrison does not care who you are. He is going to be putting a pod to yours as they go out of the green corner.
And remember, Norberg's running for a championship here right now as well. He's well into the position to get it. Oh, and there's the payback there coming through turn number 9.
And now Norberg's got a blocker. He's got Donovan Bonilla behind him, his teammate. So I think that might be the end of the day here. Unfortunately, Austin Garrison probably was helping a lot of the viewers out getting some action. Let's see if anyone else can get up there, because Ryan Norberg has been unbelievably quick here. As there goes Ramos through in turn number 12. Jeremy Fletcher has cracked the top 10, 22 spots gained. Looking for more. He's on the bumper of Louis Westover, who's following Frankie Mossman, who's moved up a couple. And there's Ed Ports going at it with Hayden Jones. Remember Hayden Jones? He started on the pole.
He's been really elbows up throughout the weekend on that Team Bedic EOS. But trying to gain
look at that.
Yeah, that's a nice move to the inside of turn number 15.
In fact, he was on pace with Norberg last time by, as there goes Mossman to the inside of Ramos. So Frankie Mossman now onto the box.
We saw that Louis Westover getting himself back into the fight as well. So lots of action happening here behind Ryan Norberg, who, again, out front, looking to put another win on the box. Norberg out front trying to get that other victory, but that podium is not done at all. There's a potential move to the inside. Look at this side-by-side racing. Jones trying to get Fletcher.
He's doing everything he can to get to him here. Hayden Jones coming back. Look at this. John Burke is out. John Burke in the 304 said he was looking for a clean result. Unfortunately, he's out. Back up front, here's Jones again on Mossman as Fletcher's gone through to second, and Jones is through for third.
Can you believe this? This guy started back in 30th position. He has got himself the second spot right now. 1.8 seconds behind Norberg. Was actually quicker by about a tenth last time by. Likely too little too late because there's nobody up there to battle with Norberg. He's just going to set the pace. But nonetheless, the run for Fletcher.
Oh, they're both off. He was battling with Hayden Jones, and now Fletcher just went way off the racetrack. 4 to go. Frankie Mossman's trying to pull away from Ramos. He's not far enough. Ramos with a late dive. He'll get crossed over, though. Mossman's got the nose ahead, going to the green corner. They'll race each other clean. He gets the second spot back.
Yeah, super clean over-under there. Obviously had the inside left open. Ramos tossed it in there, and just a nice over-under for Frankie Mossman to hold it back. Not this time over in the cell tower corner as he's able to get through. Look at this side-by-side racing as Hiltbrand's trying to get in there, too. Oh, hold on. That is, I believe, Jones in there, too, right?
Jones in there. Yeah. Westover was part of it 3 wide. It was 3 wide with Mossman getting stuck in the middle.
Spotlight, though, on the fight for second on the final circuit. Can Hayden Jones take it back here from Diego Ramos? A couple of Burrell Arts separating those drivers. Frankie Mossman back there. He'd like to get back on the podium as well. This is the final lap, Xander. Here comes Hayden Jones.
One more shot at it. Big run down the front stretch. Ramos is going to block to the inside for all that he's worth right now. Pedro Hiltbrand opening up to the outside. He'll get a nice little exit. Frankie Mossman's there. Garrison's there. Hayden Jones on the bumper again. Look in. Gets that closed off. Here comes Hiltbrand. He'll box him in around the outside, and that's going to keep Jones from crossing him over. Hiltbrand kind of self-sacrificing right there to help Ramos out, and he'll get back clear of Mossman into the green corner.
Yeah, that was a fantastic partner move there to go to the outside just so that Jones couldn't do that over-under move, and he's putting the pressure on. Mossman's trying to get in there as well to see if he can't get the elbows up. Here's a big move to the outside. Mossman's going to come to the inside on Hiltbrand, though, I believe. Doesn't get the job done. It's still Ramos as your leader. They'll work their way out of turn number, 12 and through to 13, and then 14, 15, and 16. Norberg's going to cross the line. He's going to win this thing going away. Norberg, another huge victory, but here comes the battle. We got hardcore into the barriers there, into the corner.
Massimino.
Paulie Massimino in the Speed Concepts machine is out. He's buried it in the Tech Pros coming through. Ramos able to hold off Hayden Jones. Norberg with the win by 7.1 seconds. It is Ramos finishing in second. Hayden Jones third. We did have a bunch of stuff happen on the final lap. Who's falling down the order? Pedro Hiltbrand falling down the order as well, as Edward Ports ends up in fourth, Austin Garrison fifth, Jeremy Fletcher sixth,